Hi everyone. Okay, we are back with MA007 and we're going to do a couple things. We're going to put together our binding and our hinges, and I also want to show you about our pockets and tabs for this book. So we've done this before several times. You're going to have a piece that has score marks all throughout it. So we're just going to start with the first one. Just going to fold it down, the big piece away. It doesn't matter which side you start with. And then we're going to fold the next one over like that. And then you're going to go to 1, 2, 3 in. And you're going to fold that up towards you. So these are mountains and valleys, basically what we're folding here. And then after you fold that one, you're going to fold it over this way. So you basically have a nice hinge. So you're going to skip the next one, fold the next one up towards you. Flatten it out a little and fold away from you and then fold towards you. Okay, so you can see we're building hinges. So skip the next one, fold it up to you, fold it away and then towards. And so see, now we have 3. Skip the next one, fold it up, and then fold down away from you, and then towards you. And then the last one, you just fold away from you, like this. Okay, so basically what we're going to do is we're going to have 4 hinges like that. So I think I'm going to do this round. I guess I might have enough red tape. We're going to try this. So you have the hinges popping up this way. So you're going to basically flip it over. And we're going to put some red tape in between each one of our little mountains here. If I can find my red tape. Beginning here. Okay. So I'm just going to put that in here, and that's just going to help make our hinges a little stronger. Let me just go grab my scissors. Okay, I'm just going to grab my scissors here and get this on like this. Okay. Alright, so we have all 4 here, and we just want to give this red tape a good rub. You can use glue, whatever adhesive is your favorite. This red tape happens to be mine. So I'm just going to take the tape off and squeeze the mountains together like this. Okay, take the next one off. I'm just going to squeeze the mountain together. And you can see now that's like nice and stuck, right? Next one. And then we have one more. And you guys, if you've done my albums before, you've seen me do this 100 times. I happen to like these hidden hinges because I like to have pockets. I have done a couple of other options, but this is probably my favorite. Okay, so then you're going to take your chipboard, and again, I will put the measurements in the PDF file, but like I said, I think it's 2.5 by 10. So you're going to have 2 pieces that you're going to cut that have little score marks in the middle. So you're just going to fold on the score mark. And we're going to get some glue, and this is to make it so that you can't see the chipboard in our hinge. I'm just going to cover this up. I'm going to put this right over the ends. Like that. then we're going to take this. I'm going to get a good amount of glue in here. And you can get it right along the sides. You could use red tape here if you wanted. I'm just going to use glue. And I'll explain why. Okay. So this now, you're going to center this onto this piece. So right about there looks good. I'm just going to fold this right now like that. Okay, I'm just going to flatten these out and turn this over and get this glued down. Okay. Okay, then just to get this prepared for when we actually install our pages, I'm just going to put some red tape on here too. Hopefully I have enough. Let's see. You're going to need this on all the sides here, so I think I'm going to run out of red tape and I'll have to get some more. I'm not sure if I have any more. If not, well, you know, it's a trip to the store, right? But at least you get the idea of what we're doing here. So you're just going to put some tape on both sides of your hidden hinge. That's going to hold our pockets in place. Okay, it looks like that's about it for me. Not sure. Okay, I do have more. I have some, this one's wider, but that's okay, it should work. Okay. This one I have to be a little bit more, I'm going to do, since it's wide, I'm just going to go along the top here. I'm going to fold it over like that. And I'll do the same with the last one. Now a lot of times what we do after I get the hinges done and we do the pockets, I install the pockets, or I put the pockets together, but this time we're not going to be doing that because we have a couple of things we're going to be doing to those pockets before we put them together. All right. All right, so that is ready, and we're going to install that into our binding, into our book in a minute. But what I wanted to show you next was you're going to have 4 tabs. So each tab is going to have different spacing. So you're going to have these little pieces, and I gave those to you. But you can see they're going to line up like that. So I'm just going to show you how to put the last one together because it's really super simple. It's just putting a photo mat together basically. So I have my design paper, and I'm just going to, let's see, now this one, what you want to do is make sure that your paper is the right way. So if this is the top, then this bottom tab is actually my bottom. So I want to make sure that my paper, decorative wise, is facing the same way. So I need it to go this way. All right, so get some glue on here. And I inked all of these pieces just because I thought it would make it look a little better. Okay, so that's the one side. And you're just gonna, if you want to, put design paper on the other side. And like I said, I got the Marvel pack. I will, I'll take a picture of the front. I didn't actually end up using as much as I thought I would. I did get 2 packs of the 12 by 12 black paper, then I used a little bit of 8.5 by 11 black paper. That helps you to figure out what you need. Okay, so basically that's how you put your inside tabs that are going to go inside of our pockets. Okay, so you're just basically gluing these little pieces on the tab part. This is already part of your back of your tab, and you're just going to put design paper on both sides. Okay? Okay, so that's that part. Now, I just want to show you, so you're going to cut your pockets as well. So you're going to have 4 pieces that are just basic rectangles, and then you're going to have 4 pieces that have score marks on each side like this. And normally what we would do is we would fold these score marks over and glue our back piece on to make a pocket. But we're not going to do that because for some of the pages we need to actually get in here before we put this, attach it. So I'm just going to put that aside. Like I said, normally we take care of that up front, but we're not going to do that today. And I'm just going to be right back because I want to get our binding put in, and then we'll start on our pages. Thanks for watching. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and I got our cover back. You can see this is our front cover, and this is going to be our hidden hinge binding. So I'm just going to, basically what we're going to do is we're going to center this inside of here. Oh, actually before we do that, okay, let's see. Yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to get this glued inside here like this. I think what I might do, I'm just going to put a row of red tape on here just to give it a little extra strength. This. Okay, let me get that centered like that. And then we're going to use our handy dandy hole punch, big bite. We're going to put a hole on each side so we can put our brad in here because I like to secure these with a brad. So I'm going to set my big bite at 2 inches, and I also have it set at 1/8 of an inch for the hole. So I'm just going to get that in there, and I want to go right in the center. And punch that, and then flip it over. Same thing, 2 inches, right in the center. Okay. Oops. Then we're going to take our brads, just put them right through the center here. And you want your brad, the bars, to go along the same way as your hinge here. Okay. So there we go. We have our basic book together, and we're going to start working on the pages. Okay, thanks for watching. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and we're going to get page 1 and page 2 glued in here. I'm sorry, page 1 and page 10, not page 2, which is basically the inside covers of our book. Yuck, I just got a big glue thing all over me. So what I decided to do is for the inside covers, I decided to go simple. And it's going to sort of mirror the outside cover. So basically what we're going to have is it's going to hold a 5x7 photo. So you're going to have your basic I'm going to put it this way. Your basic page like this. I'm just going to get that glued down. And both pages are the same. So I'm just going to show you how to do, well, maybe we'll go do both together. Okay, so I'm just going to get this glued on the inside here so you can see. And you can see it's a little bit smaller. Okay. I'll get this in. Okay. And then I'm putting this little wave piece here. Get that. And that's going to go along the bottom here. And then I have two photo mats here. And again, these, actually there's 3 photo mats, but these will hold a 5x7. So I thought that would be nice. I always like to use different photo sizes in my books, but I really love the big ones. Okay. All right, now we're going to do the same thing to the other side here. It's really just going to mirror, but of course you won't see that they're the same when you're looking through your book right away, because one will be in the back, one will be in the front. Okay. And I think this book is going to be a lot of fun. I did look out there to see if I could find, you know, some other ideas for doing these, you know, on Pinterest and such. And there's really not a lot out there. And it's kind of surprising considering, you know, kids like to dress as superheroes. And of course, there's all kinds of superheroes. You know, you have your firemen, and your policemen, and your moms, and your dads. Superheroes don't have to be guys. You know, nurses, doctors. Quite frankly, my garbage man is a superhero. Because without him, ugh, good night. Everybody, anybody can be a superhero. It just depends on what that means to you. Okay. Okay, so we have a cute matching inside and outside for our book. Okay, we'll be right back and we're going to get our next page done. Thanks for watching.